Howdy folks, and welcome back to Hilda. Today we're going to be watching Season 1, Episode 3, titled The Bird Parade. And folks, this might be a really strange thing to complain about, but when I do the intros to these things, you know, I always start with a howdy folks, welcome back to blank. But I'm so used to every title of pretty much everything I've watched, especially recently, being more than 2 syllables long. So Hilda feels weird to have a hot dog and not a hamburger or, you know, whatever it is for 4 syllables. Infinity Train, Has Been Hotel, The Owl House, Murder Drones, Hell of a Boss. They're all more than 2 syllables long. So saying, howdy folks, welcome back to Hilda. I'm not used to it yet, but hey, whatever difficulties I might have saying the word Hilda does not detract from the amount of enjoyment that I've been getting from watching this show, because I've been enjoying it quite a lot. The first 2 episodes, now that we're past them, looking back on them, they kind of feel like maybe like parts 1 and 2, like of a bigger pilot. Maybe the elf stuff being its own kind of pilot with the giant stuff kind of thrown in to make it like the length of 2 episodes, right? So now that we're past that, now that Hilda and her mother and Alpha, I guess, are now in Trollberg, I'm, like I said last time, I'm really curious to see what the energy is going to be like going forward. I really hope they can still capture the same kind of feel as when they were in the forest. I really loved all the stuff there, the whimsy, or I guess the dejected whimsy of the woodman, unless the woodman like finds his way into the town just to deliver them wood. Turns out I missed you guys. Wanted to bring you some wood. A little housewarming gift for the fire, right? But yeah, all the stuff in the forest, just the access to all the different kind of creatures or whatever, it's just like Hilda said right at the end. They built a big wall to keep everything interesting out. Granted, we also did immediately then see kind of a creepy, ominous looking bird, letting you know that there might be some interesting stuff within the city as well that she just hasn't discovered yet. But I'm just, yeah, hey, I'm fully trusting the creators here and the team, and I know they're going to deliver me something great here. So I'm going to scooch over here and take this opportunity to thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it a whole heck of a lot. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, leave a like on the video, leave a comment, you know, all the YouTube things, everything everybody tells you. I'm so sorry if this microphone adjustment sounds awful, but I'm trying to get it right, folks. But hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for everything. Tonight's tea in my fantastic Mr. Not a deer fox, just a regular fox mug is some throat coat, which technically also reading the label lemon echinacea, I believe it said. So if you want slightly more detail, if you're a freak that likes to know exactly what I'm drinking, there you go. That's exactly what I'm drinking. I have a Patreon if you want this and other reactions uncut. Channel memberships if you want them early. Not uncut. I guess also technically the uncut versions are early as well. But I got Patreon channel memberships if you would like to support the channel just a little bit further. Get a couple perks here and there. Entirely optional, up to you if you want to do that. But I would appreciate it if you did. But hey, like I said before, I just appreciate you being here watching. But all that being said, fairly short intro here, but let us get going with Season 1, Episode 3, The Bird Parade, starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. The Bird Parade. Just as I said. Maybe I should move the 3, 2, 1 to here. 3, 2, 1, episode go. Is this just like a blanket fort in her new home? To make it feel like she's out camping? It's just her mother walking up.
Something's out there. Something dangerous.
It's the woodman coming to visit, just like I said. Oh, it was her mother.
What are you up to in here?
And it is a blanket fort.
Trig and Alpha?
What do you say we go out for a walk and see the city a bit?
She can hear him, right?
The city is so cold and dull.
Because Hilda could hear him before she signed the
Hilda,
paperwork,
I
right?
insist. You haven't been out of the house in days.
Ooh, stinky.
Fine.
I mean, I guess technically she could be
She'll
bathing.
see you later, Alpha.
Mum, he's over
I'm
there.
right over here.
You really need to sign the paperwork.
Okay, so there is paperwork for her. She just hasn't signed it yet. She signs it. She's just like, oh my God, he's real.
In fact, there's a big parade this evening with floats and decorations and lights and loud music.
And birds.
People in weird costumes.
It still can't match the wilderness for interesting creatures.
Oh no? I see. a
Maybe
few
it can.
interesting creatures right over there.
Oh, they're just kids. They're just regular kids.
You're always saying how you can make friends with elves, trolls, and giants.
I mean, have you seen kids on the internet? Some of them do be trolls, if you know what I mean. Ha-cha-cha-cha.
Hello, I'm Hilda. I just moved here.
She looks...
Want to be friends?
Hello, I am Hilda.
Hi, Hilda. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Trollberg.
Friends. Unless she's gonna be like super weird and they're gonna... Oh, speaking of super weird, that man may have just committed a crime. You're supposed to run.
Come on.
Hello, dear.
Hi, I'm here to make friends. What? Also, that little bit in the
I
background
just wanted to tell you,
about our Lord and Savior
flowers.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
very pretty.
All right, I got a story. I got a little bit of a story here. When I was a kid, I had a couple friends. We would ride our bikes all around the neighborhood, and there's this one house right next door to one of my friends, where it was just an older lady who lived there, and her walkway to her front door was like overgrown. Like it was like walking through a wooded tunnel to get there. And she the rumors of the kids there was that she was a witch. I think it's, just because she was old and seemingly lived alone. But no one ever talked to her. No one ever knew her or anything. No one ever really saw her except like very, very briefly. No one ever really saw her come or go. So that was, kind of the story that went on, that she was the witch that lived there. And one day, I don't remember why, but they said, go ding dong ditch her house. And they told me to do it. And so I slowly, keep in mind, this was 25, oh my God, I'm old, 25 years ago or something like that. So this was before the era of doorbell cameras and all that kind of stuff. And I was a goody two shoes growing up. I was the goodest of good kids, and I did not want to do this. And I went up there. My friends were watching from off on the side, and I walked through that wooded thing, and I was like, they're never going to know because we're just going to ring the doorbell and run away, right? So I went up and I went to that I was going to press it, but I didn't. So if this is the doorbell, I kind of went like that to it and then just took off and ran. I was like, all right, go hide. I did it. But I didn't. Judge me if you want. I technically didn't do a ding dong ditch, but also is it pathetic of me that I didn't? I don't know. I just didn't want to make the old lady sad. Plus, if she really was a witch, I didn't want her to curse me. Because if she was a witch, she would have known. She would have known it was me.
Standard can rules. No elbows, no can backs.
No elbows, no can backs. And she just immediately goes, huh! Right?
No, use your feet.
Damn.
Check out this rock.
It's just a
I
rock.
love rocks.
Is he going to throw it at a window?
Can I see?
He just bashes. Oh no, is he gonna throw it at the
That is a
bird?
good one.
No, that sucks.
Stop!
Oh no, he did hit one. I was just about to say, at least they haven't hit one yet.
What's the matter with you? What? It's just a bird.
That sucks.
Hey,
I'm fine,
Oh,
I think.
did that bird just talk? Did anyone else hear that?
no, that was just my elf friend Alpha.
Let me see him.
Yo, that bird looks like it came straight out of a Sandra Boynton book. Yeah, these kids suck. Hilda, you're not to hang out with them ever again.
Okay, wait. You did talk, right?
I did? When?
Hey, come on, I'm just a little guy.
Here. And
Oh, was that meant to be for her
here. Sorry
mom?
for the hassle.
So, what's your name?
Alpha's left-handed.
I'm not sure.
Uh-huh. And how do you spend your time here in the city?
I don't know.
Worms.
Yeah. I hate to say this, but he's not a great interview.
Oh no, I've lost my memory. This is bad.
Oh,
I
from The
think I'm
Rock.
important.
Who doesn't?
No, I have to be someone.
I think I'm important too. Please like and subscribe.
I can't even remember who I is.
Who I am.
I forgot basic rules of grammar.
Grammar! And I love grammar.
What can you remember? Think hard.
It hurts to think.
A statue of a bald-bearded man with a cape.
Anything else?
I thought I was bigger.
I've made that mistake many times.
Damn, sorry, Alpha.
We'll stick by you.
My mother, on the other hand.
Hilda, it's time for the parade.
Ooh, what is that painting? She got Sauron on her wall.
Wait right here. I'll be back in a moment.
The bird's just like kicked his feet up, just like, ah, it's my place now. Oh geez, oh dang.
What on earth?
Hey, lady, you did not leave your wallet in there.
Sorry, but our home is no place for strange birds. Now shoot.
Oh gosh, am I a strange bird? I don't remember if I'm strange.
Got my wallet. Let's go.
Dang. That manipulation though.
I was thinking tomorrow I could go out and explore the city on my own. Wow!
I'm looking for a statue of a bald man with a beard.
Go around a bit more first.
Maybe we can turn it to our advantage. Why not find the statue ourselves?
Oh hey,
Fly around and look for it right now.
Alpha Adventure?
Right.
I gotta see who this voice is for the bird. Oh, has he forgotten how to fly?
Oh boy.
Ouch.
I've forgotten how to fly.
The absolute worst bird.
We'll just have to search for the statue on foot.
I'm a bird. I don't walk. If I did, I probably wouldn't have
mean,
these
technically-
little sticks for legs.
I walk and I've got little sticks for legs.
Fair point.
Also, I don't have hands.
Ooh, it's the Sparrow Scout float. Let's go and meet them. I was a Sparrow Scout myself, you know.
Interesting. It looks kind of like
Mum?
the other guy.
What's that bird statue about?
That's the Great Raven. He blesses the city by flying over the parade every year.
He is important.
What if he doesn't show up?
Well, it's been a long time since that ever happened.
The whole town will
When
be
it did,
cursed.
The city had a very bad year. There was a drought, the harvest was ruined, that sort of thing. I want to say famine and plague.
Oh,
You know, just all the general signs of the apocalypse.
I think the Great Raven might be at our house, and he's lost his memory. We've got to tell him who he is.
It was not the Great Raven. You just found
It was just kind of a small raven.
You knew I found a
He's just a
raven?
little guy.
And I put him out.
He's not random. He talks.
Well, he didn't say anything to me.
Well, you were kind of assaulting him.
Come on.
Right
Maybe
when
he's
you
still
walked
the
in.
building.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at those majestic
Are they
creatures.
normal cats
Like
or are
giant
they
kittens.
They're called
creepy weirdo cats?
They appear adorable, but they're quite sinister. I remember cats.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh no.
Oh no, I remembered cats. Hey, oh no, bada bing.
How do you find your way around here? Every street looks exactly alike.
You know,
There's
some
street
people
signs,
think that
Hilda.
about rocks.
That's crazy. Every rock is different.
Well, the city is like that too. Look at the doors. That one's a nice deep red. And that one's white with windows on it and a knocker.
And that one's rustic with a wood finish, which I quite like.
That's
I see
abandoned.
what you mean.
That door was boarded up, wasn't it?
Sorry. Pardon me.
How do you do, fellow teens? Just a normal guy coming through.
Yeah, but now we're totally lost.
Oh no.
Never find that statue. Where's your friend? The girl. We need help. Helga! Helga!
Helga?
Hilda, actually.
Yeah, sorry. I'm
Last
bad
name
with
Pataki.
names, I think. Actually, I have no idea whether I'm bad with names. Zelda!
Zelda, no.
What?
Oh no.
I'll show everyone I'm not crazy.
No. Little shit.
Now what?
Uh-oh, is that the parade starting? Can we just like launch him across the sky? Does that count as him flying over? Pew. Ah!
We should look at the city the way a bird does.
Ah,
Thinking.
an actual bird's eye view. Ah, it is beautiful, isn't
Wow.
it?
From up here, the city is kind of beautiful.
Quick, you got a quarter for the looker?
Sorry if I've been a bit of a brat.
Aw.
And I'm sorry I put the raven out.
It's okay.
One of them is slightly more important than the other, though. Also, I do like that even though we're in a bigger
I'm
city,
not crazy.
all the
These
colors
turtles.
aren't like
Go on.
gray.
show 'em.
I say
Dad,
now that
you're
it's nighttime
right.
and it's gray. Yeah, they can't see Alpha.
Get back here.
I might not speak, but I'm a great escape artist. Oh,
What's happening?
how horrifying. This sucks.
Hey, it's Trevor.
Trevor was
He's
his
got
name?
the raven with him.
I don't think we
No,
got
no,
any
I
actual
can't lose
names.
them now.
Oh, she does need quarters for the looker.
What's going to happen now?
Death.
But a Sparrow Scout is prepared for anything. Matches, camping knife, and rations for 3 days.
Can I share your
Oh, cool.
rations?
In case we have to sit on the float for 3 days waiting. Dang.
I'm afraid it's every woman for herself in these dark times.
Hashtag girl boss. And honestly, it was that kid's fault. David, I think his name was. I still don't know her name. David's fault for not coming prepared.
Why won't you talk? Why did you embarrass me like that? Why do you hate me?
This is pitiful. Just talk to him.
Who said that?
Okay, so Alpha. Uh-oh. Oh. That's even worse. And now Hilda's gonna think he was trying to drown the bird.
You're the great raven!
Now I'm the dead raven. Okay, it was Hilda that just jumped in. I don't know why I thought Hilda's mom was gonna jump in after him.
What's that?
Ooh. He is magnificent. Damn, lose your memory and just become a shitty little guy? Is she gonna ride a mystical creature in every episode?
I remember everything!
I do like that this great, grand, majestical creature still just sounds like, hey, a guy from Jersey.
I told you I was bigger. I only take that little form when I'm being discreet.
I knew it! You're the great raven!
There you go.
Well, it was all a big misunderstanding, actually.
I'm the mediocre raven.
A long, long time ago, I was passing over the city when I landed on the statue over there. The people thought I was the raven messenger of the god they worshipped.
Ah.
That year, there was a great harvest. They thought it was my doing, so the following year they started this festival in my honor.
And you know, they
What
give
about
me
the
bird seed.
So if you're not the great raven, what are you?
I'm a thunderbird.
Ooh.
What's a thunderbird?
Just a bird for the most part. But I can do this!
Oh, that's so cool. Meanwhile, Hilda's like, "Duh." Thought we were gonna get like a cartoony like skeleton.
Restart the parade!
Well, technically, had it ever actually
It looks
started.
Like there's a girl on him. I just saw my mum down there. Do you think you could drop me off?
Sure.
Hilda, you're all right.
Thank you for everything, Tilda!
It's Hilda.
Oh, he is bad with names. That was a good callback. I liked that. Best view of the parade. Nice. I love this show. It's so cute.
What a lovely view.
Alpha, glad you could join us.
Mum, he's in your bag.
Other way.
I'll sign the paperwork as soon as we get home.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is where I would come to watch the parade when I was your age. I know it might not match the view you had up there.
It's still pretty good.
Actually, it's much better.
Aww. Did we get any kind of a teaser for what comes next, or just end on the fireworks, like a Mario game? Aww. Is that it? That was a cute episode. I'm gonna see if I can stop on voices. I tried to pause. Let's try one more time. Sometimes when... Okay. Additional voices by... Okay, so the... I'm assuming that one girl's name whose voice I didn't get was Frida, because Frida and David appear in the credits as credited characters, but nobody else does. So I'm just gonna scan the additional voices to see if there's anybody else I recognize. And unfortunately, no, there isn't. So, sorry, Thunderbird. What a cute episode that was. Here I was concerned about what kind of energy we would get inside Trollberg. There was no hint at what was going to happen next. The episode 2 ended with the shot of the Thunderbird, you know, ominously flying in the clouds with like lightning going off over there. So, you know, we came to know to expect that. And now next episode's a blank slate. I did see the title as I was getting out of Netflix. It looks like the next episode is titled The Sparrow Scouts, so we'll probably get more of Frida and David. Hilda finally, I guess, meeting them proper, getting to know them. Maybe she goes to school finally and kind of gets to know them. So, hey, just kind of a character-based episode next time. No, maybe some mystical kind of creatures, but for the most part, probably just focused on the new potatoes that we're going to have. I enjoyed that one a lot. It was a real fun to be goofy with. It was a fun episode to do that kind of stuff with. It's, you know, I'm a sucker for just doing character voices, so hey, I get to be a little guy. It was just a lot of fun for me in this one. Cute little story, The Great Raven. I love that also at this both there's like mysticism kind of stuff, but then also just like, it was just a coincidence. I just happened to fly over and they had a good harvest. And that it's like nothing mystical. I mean, technically, yes, the lightning and thunder stuff is a little bit of mystical kind of stuff, but like as far as like the harvest and all that kind of stuff, it's just coincidental, basically. You know, hey, everywhere's gonna have a bad harvest every now and again. Could be this year, actually. They could have a bad one, but hey, at least the Raven, at least then they could blame it on, well, he was late for the parade. And still probably make the connections, because that's what humans do. We seek patterns, and when we see them, we attribute things to them that might not necessarily be correct, but feel correct to us. So, hey, they want to blame this bird for good or bad fortune, you know, it sucks when something bad happens then and they just come for the bird, right? But yeah, that was a good episode. I think I preferred episode 2 a little better. I just really loved that giant love story that we got in there. But this, you know, was a nice smooth kind of transition into Trollberg. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I enjoyed the fact that the city itself is fairly colorful and it's not just like a gray, dingy, concrete kind of city, right? It's fairly colorful everywhere we look. It looks, you know, despite how small it might look drawn in wide shots, it looks like it's going to be kind of bigger than it appears, and lots of nooks and crannies to explore, and stuff to do, stuff to discover, and fun to be had, right? So hey, we are now 3 episodes in, 10 episodes left to go in the season, so still a good chunk of, I mean, obviously, it's way too soon to be thinking about the show being over soon, but obviously a good chunk even of just this first season still to go. And hey, I'm loving this ride so far, and I hope you are too. I mentioned last time that when I was recording episode 2, that episode 1 had hit the main feed. As of right now, episode 2 has not hit the main feed, so I'm just hoping that it got as warm of a reception as the first episode. And hey, but like I said, you watching this right now, thank you so much for watching. And hey, just another reminder, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave me fake spoilers. What can I expect to see in the future? Let me know some absolutely fake stuff that definitely happens as the show goes on. And all that being said, I don't think I have anything else to say, so I will catch you next time with episode 4 of Hilda. Take it easy, everybody.